Welcome back, Power Masters. SCL Matt here, and it's Saturday night. It is time for some auctions, and it might be time for a bonus mini unboxing, because why not? There might be something we throw in here tonight too. But thank you for joining me. Masked Aqua Kitty, Jindigo, Renee, ready to go. Ready to go. I love it. I love it. Yeah, Masked Aqua Kitty, I am ready. Let's do this. Let's do this. What do you got? Let's just go and take a quick look at the auctions. See where we're starting the night at. I think the auctions are doing quite well already. Let's see. We have the Trap Team card lot with 2 bids already, going for $250. No bids on the micro comics. I'm a little bit surprised with that. Maybe we'll get some bids later on here, but I thought those would have been a little bit more popular. The trap box, that's going to be a popular item. Already up to $45.50. No bids on the Eon's Elite Ghost Roaster. 1 bid on the Metallic Green Shroom Boom, so that's going for $7. No bids on the Water Jughead Trap, new in box. Riot Shield Shredder, though, going for $25. Legendary Zulu, going for $3. Power Blue Splat. We had a lot of talk about that this week, but no bids yet. No bids. We'll see. Damage Shortcut, Damage Legendary Jawbreaker, no bids there. $1 for Splat. $1 for Sidekick Gil Runt. Once again, these are all damaged in some form or fashion. $1 for a mini pet pack. $1 for Hammer Slam Bowser. Chain Reaction doing his job there, up to $14.50. I like that. No bids on the glow-in-the-dark Cinder with the extra clear coat. 1 bid for $5 on the Eon's Elite Chop Chop. 1 bid for $2 on the Dr. Neo Cortex without a head. And Robo is up to $201. 201. 201. That's where we're going to start the night here with these bids, and we'll see where they progress over the next hour and a half to 2 hours. So that's we'll see what happens to that in this time. Renee, it's okay. You don't have to make every stream. I don't expect everybody to make every stream. Someone's about to go. Someone's about to get Robo. Yeah, that's for sure. Someone will. Someone asking all week. Yep, Power Blue Splat. I mean, there have been multiple people that were interested in Power Blue Splat. So I did have a higher than average asking price, I guess. Well, no, higher than the rest of the auctions, but there's nothing wrong with this figure. Like, it's not a damaged figure. So I'm starting at $10. I feel that's reasonable. I think most of the ones I saw on eBay and such were going for higher, so we'll see. We'll see what goes. Jody, when are you going to add all the stuff I posted on Facebook? The stuff I just posted today, that auction stuff, yeah, that's up for bids right now. That's the stuff we just covered. If you go to sclauctions.com, you should see it all there, I believe, if that's what we're talking about. But yeah. Masked Aqua Kitty, still confident they're going to win Robo. We'll see. We'll see. Skylander Gamer TV, yeah. I mean, to be fair, I have had a bunch of blackouts. I don't recall exactly how many. I've had at least 3 or 4 blackouts, though. I think I've still had more blackouts in total than I've had Robos. Just happen to have a Robo right now. Have so much backstock for auctions. Yeah. I mean, this week's going to be really good. I mean, next week's going to be good as well. Like next week, I do think we're gonna go with Chompy Mage next week. So the current plan is to do Chompy Mage next week, and then we'll do Hard Boiled Flare Wolf and the Magic Claw 2 weeks from now, I think. Um, so I think that's probably going to be the plan. The figures with the reputations like Robo, yeah. For the time being, Skylander Gamer TV, like that's going to be the plan. I did try it. The last Robo I got, I did put in the shop, and it was gone in like 5 seconds. As quick as someone could add it to their cart and check out, it was gone. And that just kind of left a bad taste in everybody's mouth, I think, except for maybe the person who got it. Um, so kind of determined items like that instead of um, like this kind of gives everybody a fair shot at it, as opposed to saying, well, sorry if you were at work when I updated the shop, you missed out on Robo. Whereas here with the auction, even if you work today, the auctions are live for 12 hours. So if you work in the afternoon, put your bid in the morning. If you work in the morning, put your bid in at night. Whatever works for you. And I think that's kind of what makes sense um, for the most amount of people. So Master Aqua Kitty, the auction should auto refresh. They should auto refresh, to my knowledge. Um, let's see here if I can. Yeah, I mean I remember that being an option that I put out there. So yeah, like Robo is still at 201. That has not changed yet, if that's what you're wondering. I'm assuming I'm guessing that's your high bid. I haven't actually checked on it yet. But yeah, that should not be something that you have to keep refreshing. And just remember, when we get down to the last few minutes of the auction, if anyone puts a bid in the last minute, it's going to add a minute to the timer because we have the soft close on. You're going to buy Robo and put him in boiling milk? I mean, if you want to throw a few $100s down the drain, sure, I guess you can. It's your prerogative, but all right. Jingo with count from yesterday. 136 Skylanders, 3 damage, 20 vehicles, 10 items, 4 inbox, 1 new inbox, 10 traps, 6 portals, 1 half, 1 Eon's Elite, 1 book, 1 lot of cards, and 3 cases. Wow. Yeah, that was a busy day yesterday. Skylander Gamer TV, the comic books, I mean, it's up to you. It depends what you want to collect. I've just been surprised how popular the other books are, whether they were the game guides or Master Eon's guide or the Book of Elements or um there's another, the Mask of Power series books that we got a few of. Like all of those have sold surprisingly well in these auctions. And personally, I feel the comics, they're the comics are what I would expect to sell well. So maybe I just have it backwards. Um, Now, once again, maybe people already have these. These are the ones that are up for sale right now are the micro comics that were released with the legendary creation crystals. So each of the legendary creation crystals, um, they weren't just sold individually; they were sold along with the micro comic and one of these posters. And so I have the books and posters available right now. Um, and like we already sold off the crystals, so The micro comics and the posters are available today. Shame the Robo isn't in box. Yeah, Spartan. I mean, this is from that complete set of Imaginators that I bought the other day. That everything was out of box. Um, Many of the figures have never been used, but yeah, everything is definitely out of box. Yeah, Doulahan. Yeah, sorry about that. Um, didn't even see this question until now, but yeah, these are the ones that came with the legendary crystals. Um, I think I maybe misspoke about that earlier this week when I was talking about them, but yeah, these definitely came with the legendary crystals. Um, because if you look at some of them, like there's, I think there's characters even on the cover from like superchargers and imaginators and stuff. Like one of the books is try again, and it features tri-tip. Um, and so that has to be imaginators. Yeah, I always love to see when someone gets robo. Yeah. It's gonna be a good day for someone. I know a lot of people here have been waiting for it. Yeah, there should be a way to change your maximum bid. Well, so you figured it out. Uh, what was there a trick to it, or just curious? Just curious. All right. Can you get arrows pointing to the damage? Oh man, is this going to become a thing now? Ever since I shared that one picture. Oh man, Kev's curious. Why do I put Robo at 200 when your price is 250? Because I felt like it. um, I mean, I know it's gonna go for that. I mean, I recently just raised the price in the shop to 250 to kind of reflect where um they've been selling on eBay and such. And so I did raise that price. I had previously been selling it for 200. Um, I expect this one will probably go for at least 250 anyway. So it is what it is. Um, I mean, if you want to get into the psychology of auctions, sometimes starting it at a lower price point gets more people involved early on, and then psychologically they're more attached to the auction. I mean, it doesn't work for everybody, but um, some people will just kind of become attached to the auction and want to keep on bidding higher than they normally would just because they were involved with it early on. Evangelist, welcome. Doulahan. I don't recall offhand which one came with the Legendary Life Acorn. Um, it'd be awesome if the Arbor Day one did, but we can look that up. You can still find some new in box stuff. Let's see. Legendary. Oh boy, I can't spell. Legendary creation crystals box. Really in boxes. Here's a nice picture. Come on. Give me the picture. So it appears that the acorn came with try and try again. So the light fanged came with Arbor Day. The life acorn came with try and try again, and the magic lantern came with mirror mirror. So there you go. Damien, how does resetting creation crystals work? So yeah, this is kind of a last resort option I'm offering to people if they don't have a way to reset creation crystals themselves. If you don't own like a 3DS and like Spyro or Giants copy of the game for 3DS, so you can reset them yourself. I'm offering a service where you pay the $20 for the service. You send me as many creation crystals as you want reset. I will reset them and send them right back to you. That's all it is. That's all it is. So I mean the fee for the service is going to cover my return shipping and a little bit for my time. Like, I mean, it's a service I'm offering, so I'm going to charge something for it. But that's what I'm offering. So, if you have any more questions about that, feel free to ask here or in private, whatever you want to do. But yeah, it's just super simple. Buy the offering, buy the service, send me all your creation crystals. I'll reset them and send them back. All right. Keskers, I'm not losing money on this. I mean, I got a decent deal on it. Like even at the $200 price point. Yeah, could I get more if I sell it on eBay? Sure. I could with all of the figures that I've been selling. But that's not the point of the shop. The point of the shop is to help you complete your collection at a reasonable price. So sometimes people get good deals below average. And yeah, I don't make top dollar necessarily, but it is what it is. Yes, we're talking about the psychology of auctions here. Survivorcast, I'm glad you can make it. How you feeling? I'm assuming the surgery went well. Yes, Mass Aqua Kitty, you've known about this for weeks and you are attached to this one robo. Oh, is the price up to 202? Is the price going up again? We getting a few more bids in there? Gonna have to keep a close eye on this. But yeah. All right. Nitro Soda Skimmer came in today. Nice. Pi Magna at Niagara Falls. Nice. Biggie John, no, I did not see one that sold for $20,000. That's questionable. That's very questionable. Skadoosh. Do you don't need Robo, do you? I'm pretty sure you don't. I don't think that was on your list, was it? All right. Yeah, I'd be surprised if anyone actually paid 20K for that. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. But I know there's a lot more people here now than at the beginning when I mentioned it. I did mention at the very beginning of the stream that we might have, or what am I saying? We might. We will. I know what's going on. I have a small little bonus mini unboxing to do. It's a smaller package that showed up that I didn't really feel like lumping in with everything else. So who's up for a brief unboxing? Why not? Like I said, it's not a big box. It's just a little box here. But yeah. get a few more items for the shop. I can probably even update it on the fly here. See what we got going on here. So just a few items in this box. Royal Double Trouble. Of course you're hoping for Royal. Or UFO hat. Robo and Wildstorm. Yeah, that just a little box. Yeah. Yeah. You have to go. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Probably the least exciting pieces. We have a Sky Trophy and a Chaos Trophy. We got a few Creation Crystals. Got a Fire Acorn. And a Light Fanged. And a Earth Rocket. Along with one more trophy, the Sea Trophy. We've got a few figures. Just kind of random figures. We got a Series 2 Sprocket. A Gnarly Barkley. Got Popthorn. Trailblazer. And a Bop. And then in the last part of this package, they taped up extra tight. I have a bunch of traps. So we have an Undead Hand, a Life Toucan, possibility for a variant there. Have a Chaos Trap, a Tech Flying Helmet, possibility for variant. Have a Fire Totem. There's our Life Hammer. No Royal Double Trouble. Fire Spear. Water Angel. Another Easter Bunny Earth. I'm getting a few of those lately. There's your Water Tiki. Earth Hourglass. Air Screamer. Got a Magic Axe. There's your Tech Tiki, which bodes well for that Life Toucan being Steamed Broccoli guy, because this Tech Tiki came with it. And finally, a Light Rocket. Another chance for a villain variant. So actually 3 shots at villain variants. So that could be kind of cool. So like I said, just a small little box. Few extra pieces to add to the shop. But yeah, there you go. Yeah, none of the super rare pieces, unfortunately. But a Light Rocket, Mashed Aqua Kitty. Do you need any of those traps? Are you gonna have money for any of those traps after your Robo win? Theoretically. All right. Let's go. When will those be updated in the shop? Well, I'm probably just gonna do it right now. Well, let me test them first. Why don't we go ahead and test these? Let's go ahead and test these now. Because I have some time. Give me something to do. I have traps in here. Not gonna be able to test the crystals in trap team, but I should be able to test everything else. So, go.
The main event. Aha! I'm on a real hot streak.
Not my favorite thing to do to reset things in trap team because the menu's bigger. It's just not as smooth as Imaginators. But we'll get it done.
Straight to the point.
Yeah, Fluxy, I'll try to get these up in the shop like during this stream, basically.
Sharp as attack. Straight to the point.
What happened to Yoshi Kong? I don't know. Yoshi pops in from time to time. Guess I haven't necessarily seen him this week. Did we see him maybe? I don't know.
My power has grown.
I'm more wondering what happened to Lax Repos. An airship. Some of my early viewers in this stream.
Rock and roll. Hey, he's rock.
Do I reset characters who are level 1 with 0 gold? Not usually, unless if I'm thinking about it, like it saves me time if they're already level 1 with 0 gold to not go through the resetting screens. So I usually just let them be. The exception, if I remember, is with swappers, because a level 1 with 0 gold just means the top half has been reset. It doesn't mean the bottom half has been reset necessarily. And so I try to remember to reset them.
Nice specs.
So I'm not always good about that. But yeah, usually I shortcut it and save some time.
The fix is in.
All right, let's go through these traps.
Crossroad. Grenade. Frankenstein. Hey, Yata.
Where'd I get this lot? I think this was eBay. No. This was a Mercari deal, I believe. I'd have to look it up again to make sure, but I think this was a Mercari deal. Like I said, I do shop on them from time to time, but sometimes finding deals is harder. Sometimes people don't respond, so I don't always get my stuff from there.
Broccoli guy.
Yeah, this seems like a well-used set of traps. That's good.
Dreadnought.
Oh!
Brave Clobber.
Wolf Shadow, you were going to get that one? Well, I mean, you can always buy it from me or wait for the next slot to come up. There'll always be more.
Chillville.
Renee, no, that was just the life hammer trap that happened to have Broccoli Guy in it. I haven't gotten to the special trap yet. I always save them for the end, and I usually try to announce it. So don't worry, you didn't miss anything yet. There was the Broccoli Guy, but it wasn't in the trap we were looking for. So right after this chaos trap here, we'll get to our 3 special ones.
Chaos.
Hopefully we get some villain variants. I know. So yeah, let's check this Life Toucan first. Open for a steamed Broccoli Guy.
Cuckoo Clocker.
Well, got to put Broccoli Guy in it first. It did worry me a little bit that one from this lot already had Broccoli Guy in it. Well, shoot. Maybe this one isn't special. But you never know.
Broccoli guy.
There it is. We have a steamed Broccoli Guy. We do, in fact, have steamed Broccoli Guy. There's one variant. How about Steampunk Shredknot? You get a Steampunk Shredknot?
Cruiser.
That's a Bruiser Cruiser. Come on. Get out of there, Bruiser Cruiser. That is not your trap. You're already in another trap, too. Shredknot. Come on. Make it 2 for 2. No. It's just a standard trap. Wolf Shadow. Unfortunately, no. The Easter Bunny Earth trap is technically like a chase variant. It does not show up in game. The only special traps that show up in game, I mean, unless you count the villain variants, but like are the legendary ones. So. And here we go. Blastertron's not helping me. Come on, Lobgoblin.
Lobgoblin.
There we go. Rebel Lobgoblin. We went 2 for 3. 2 for 3. So we have a Rebel Lobgoblin and a steamed Broccoli Guy. Cool. I'll take it. Flux is going for the Broccoli Guy. Fair enough. Just Benzie, I'm not sure why the stream, the frames are slow. I'd have to look into settings. I see if I changed anything. I don't think I did, although I was troubleshooting the sound problem earlier this week. Maybe I accidentally changed something. Anyway, let's get out of here, and we have 3 creation crystals we can check out too. Yeah, I think we'll check those out and then move on with the rest of the auction stream. Be time to check on the auctions again. Slender Chris, the Rebel Lobgoblin was good find. They hardly ever get listed on eBay anymore. Really? I guess I haven't checked eBay recently. Does that is what you're telling me is the supply has dropped off, so I need to raise my price? Yeah, I think that's what I'm hearing. The supply isn't there, so I have to raise my price. Huh? Uh-huh. All right. But no, Masked Aqua Kitty, I believe my current price on Rebel Lobgoblin is $40. Pretty sure that's what it is. Wolfender, it's not a holiday that is delaying shipping this time. I am going out of town this weekend. I'm going to visit my brother and actually going to the Packer game Monday night. So yes, there is going to be a delay in shipping, and I will also not be doing an unboxing on Monday. I'm going to have to delay that as well. So, yeah, thank you for bringing that up. It's not a holiday. It's just a little family time. So, yeah, Monday night I'm going to the Packer game. Aiden, thank you very much. You don't have trap masters, but you have superchargers and imaginators. That's quite all right. It's quite all right. Skylanders is Skylanders. Doulahan is the creation crystal critique. I prefer the creation crystal critique. Gotta love that alliteration. Just Benzie, yes, I do have a PS5. I do indeed. My PS4 kind of died on me. So in order to stream my Skylanders, I needed a new system. Wait, at least $89.99? Is that what we're talking about? Rebel Lobgoblin?
Fix is in.
Earthen Avenger, yes. So the villain variants, there are 6 specific traps that could potentially hold villain variants. So Rebel Lobgoblin can only be in a light rocket trap, correct? Now there are light rocket traps that are just normal traps that don't have any villain variant in them. But then there's the one that was specially sold at GameStop that has Rebel Lobgoblin. So they're separate traps technically. They look the same on the outside. The only way to test them is to put them in game. And as you saw with the ones I just tested, you can use them as normal traps and put other villains in that trap. And it's just whenever this particular trap, whenever I put Lobgoblin in this trap, he will appear as Rebel Lobgoblin. Because like I said, the tech flying helmet trap I got had a possibility of being a villain variant that could have held Steampunk Shrednut, but when I put Shrednut in it, it was just regular old Shrednut. So that was just the regular trap. But yeah, so we got 3 of them tonight. Like I said, the tech flying helmet, the life toucan, light rocket. So the earth totem has a possibility of red hot tussle sprout. Let's see. There's another. Oh, Riot Shield Shredder, which I have up for auction tonight. We know that's Riot Shield Shredder because it's new in box. So that's in the life torch. And then there is Outlaw Brawl and Chain could be in the water log holder. So those are your 6 villain variants, and they could potentially be in those traps, but only in those 6 traps. All right, Dispensi. So no, the SCL store does not sell new in box, and that's why I hold these auctions. So anything that varies in value, basically, from what I have in the shop, and anything that's going to vary in value from a just standard out of box figure, That's why I sell used out of box figures in the shop. If it's in box, it goes to auction. If it's damaged, it goes to auction. So that's kind of where we got these auctions from. I started getting a bunch of these items with the lots that I was buying, and I didn't know what to do with them. Like, I didn't want to create separate listings for each one, especially for like damaged figures. And like, I have to create new listings every time I get a damaged figure, because they're all going to have different damage, and I didn't want to do that. So like, I leave the shop what it is, and any other items come to auction. Yeah, Earthen Avenger. I know people. My dad actually grew up in the northeastern Wisconsin area, and so I still have family that lives up there, and they, like my dad's cousin is actually a season ticket holder. Sometimes we get tickets from him. This is actually a friend of my dad's sister, who has tickets, and they weren't going to this game, so they offered them up, and they offered them up to my brother, who recently moved back to the state, and he asked me if I wanted to go. So, yep, going to the Packer game. Yeah, Slender Chris. Yes, Toys R Us for Stream Broccoli Guy, GameStop for Steampunk Shredknot, Target for No. Is that right? No, I'm pretty sure Rebel Hobgoblin was GameStop. I was pretty sure it was. I think, yeah, Red Hot Tulsa Sprout, I think that might have been Toys R Us. I don't know. I'd have to go back and look at that. Quest Guy, I'm sorry, I must have missed your comment somewhere. Oh, you made a new account. That's fine. That's fine. You can make as many accounts as you want. Rebel Hobgoblin is the rarest. I don't know that Rebel Hobgoblin is actually the rarest. It's just he's in a light trap, and light traps are rare, or in high demand, I should say. Whereas like Outlaw Brawl and Chain in a water trap, no one needs more water traps, so it felt like they were everywhere. So. Yeah. There you go. Rebel was GameStop. Brawl and Chain was Target. Yep. There you go. All right. What am I doing? I am testing some creation crystals. Actually, after I reset this rocket again, because she gained a couple points.
The fix is in.
All right. Oh, sure enough. Robo is up to 250. Here, let's do that. Quick little auction check. See if anything else changed. Looking. Well, here. I'll just run through it quick. The card lot is at 250. The comics still. Oh no. The Try and Try Again does have a bid for $3. The minimum bid there. The other two comics do not have bids. We have the trap box with the alternate image. Go check out those pictures if you don't know what I'm talking about. Going for $45.50. Eon's Elite Ghost Roaster got a bid for $15. Metallic Green Shroom Boon still at $7. Riot Shield Shredders at $25. Legendary Zulu is up to $3.50. Damage Shortcut got a bid for $1. Legendary Jawbreaker for $1. Splat for $1. Sidekick Gil Runt up to $1.50. Couple of bids there. Mini Pet Vex at $1. Hammerslam Bowser at $1. Chain Reaction up to $15. There you go. Ian's Elite Chop Chop still at $5. Cortex at $2. And Robo up to $261. still going up. Multiple bidders with a lot of bids. There have been 40 bids on it already. And it's not 40 bidders. There's only a few people bidding on it, but a lot of activity on that auction. So there you go. We're above that 250 price point already. So, yeah. Glad Best Buy didn't get any villain variants. That would have been rough. I mean, they already had their store exclusive variants, and I wasn't happy about that. All right. Slender Chris, no, there were not any bids on the painted Cinder yet. You can that can still be had for $1. So we'll see what is going on there. All right. So we got 3 creation crystals.
Welcome
Check out what we got.
Creation Crystal Portal Master. Here you can create your very own.
And then, of course, reset them. Because that's what we do here. Unless we don't have anything to reset.
Each class you
That one's empty. Have these already been reset? Man, I'm not going to get to critique anything.
Creation Crystal Portal.
I think these are, I'm guessing they probably reset these. Well, there you go.
Welcome
That
to the
was,
Creation Crystal Portal Master. Here
lackluster.
you can create your very own.
Wah, wah. No resetting tonight. Okay. Well, enough of that, I guess. Oh boy. Let's shut this down then. I don't need to reset anything. Cool. The crystals work. Already reset. Good to go. Aiden, what senseis do I have? I have all of them in my collection. I have all the standard senseis. I sold off a large portion of my collection years ago, which included all the in-game variants and stuff. So mostly I just have the standard versions of things. The Quest guy, I saw you change your account. It's all good. It's all good. What was the most expensive order? I'm not going to release details like that. So, but I've had some decently expensive orders. Make an Imaginator on stream. Someday I will. I'm gonna have to be in the right mindset to do that, because it's not my favorite thing to do. What's the weirdest custom I've ever seen? Like custom painted figure, or like custom made Imaginator in the game. If you're talking about custom painted figure, go back and check out some of the old auctions we've had. Like there was a group of figures we got that were kind of like pastel painted, but they were like just random colors, and the fist bump. Man, I don't know if I don't think I have easy access to pictures right now, but it was weird. It was weird. Like the crystals on the base were painted, and one of them that was like directly under fist bump was painted to look kind of like what I thought was like an egg, and so kind of looked like fist bump was laying an egg, and I don't know. It was weird. It was weird. Fluxy, you're right. That was one of the easiest lots yet. Most things reset. Not a lot of figures. Spartan, yes. I do regret selling them. I'm never gonna do that again. I'm not gonna do that again. Skylander guy, you missed a small unboxing. Otherwise, we're just watching the auctions. It's auction Saturday. That's what we do. Night Mangle, do I have Blackout and Spotlight stat cards? I don't recall if I have them for my collection. I need to see what cards I actually kept. So I mean, I don't have any for sale or anything like that, but yeah. Yeah, the fist bump was the weirdest one. There you go. I agree. Someone actually bought it though. So there you go. Oh, the Nitro Crypt King. Yeah, there's a Nitro Crypt King that someone apparently like didn't want it to be Nitro, and so they tried to paint it black and make it look like normal Crypt King, but it was an awful paint job, and like it didn't stick, and the paint was really thick because they didn't water down their paints, and like I don't know, it was just it was a rough paint job. It was a good idea in theory. Like, you know, he's all gold, and so you can cover it up with black and just leave the gold trim, and yeah, it'll look like a normal Crypt King, right? But you still got to know what you're doing a little bit. This is what we're doing tonight. We're watching Masked Aqua Kitty's money slowly disappear. How much of your money is disappearing now? What are we up to? Did we pass 261? I think we're still at 261 was the last call. But yeah. Trying solo giants with double flame slinger. Ooh, that should be fun. I like double flame slinger. I like flame slinger. He was one of my early favorites. All right. Let's see. Oh, I said I was gonna try to update the shop. So let me see if I can go about doing that. And need to open up a few other windows here. And I'm going to be somewhat distracted. I will still try to answer your questions and try to keep this stream not entirely boring while I update the shop. But yeah, I figure I can. It's a small enough lot. I can probably do it. I'm going to become a billionaire after the robo auction. That'd be nice. Masked Aqua Kitty, are you giving me $1 billion? I think that's about the only way that happens. Robo's almost at 270. Nice. All right. Masked Aqua Kitty's not liking where this auction is going. Wolf Thinder, you're right. The stream will be the first one to hear about the auction or the shop update. It's one more reason for you to tune into the streams. You never know what's going to happen. Sometimes I have bonus unboxings to do. But some weeks it's just standard Q&A. Like last week, there are a lot of people in here and had a lot of questions, and the time just flew by. I'm kind of glad I didn't have an unboxing to do then, because I probably wouldn't have been able to fit it in. But yeah, behind the scenes, like this is what I do. If you hate the way Crypt King walks, hey, I can't fault you for that. I've always said I'm not a fan of Firecracken because I don't like the way he walks. So yeah, that would be that's a valid criticism, I guess. Yeah, that's interesting. I've never heard anyone complain about Crypt King because of the way he walks. I mean, I'm not a fan of Crypt King because he's really slow. I mean, I am actually a fan of Crypt King, but my one complaint about Crypt King is that he's really slow. So I don't know, but that I suppose that plays into the way he walks as well, because it's very upright and stiff. I mean, Master Aqua Kitty has been saving up for this robo auction for weeks. Ever since found out about it, like this was. I think they held off on making some other purchases from the shop just to save up for this auction. So I mean, I think there's definitely a good chance that Master Aqua Kitty can win this one, but. Mike Annoyed, welcome to the chat. I'm always happy to take your money, as long as that doesn't mean you're like going broke and living on the street. But yeah. There you go, Doulahan. I like your thought process. you know it's a risk when you buy from eBay, but you know what you're getting when you buy it from me. You've seen it tested. You know it works. Yep. Very, very true. All these things are true. All right. All right. All right. Okay. So I'm not going to name names, but I just had someone message me and say they got locked out of the site, of the Skylanders character list site. And for anyone else who's wondering, yeah, if you fail your password like 3 times in a row, I think it's like 3 times within like 5 minutes or 10 minutes or something like that, you get locked out of the site. And that can certainly be frustrating in the middle of an auction for sure. So like I can manually unlock you, but just for future reference, that lock will automatically wear off after an hour. So if for some reason I'm not available or something, just know that that lock will come off eventually. It's mostly like we had a bit of a problem with like spam bots back in the day trying to log into the site, and so we put something on. We set that up. So that's really what that's for. But I know it does hit actual members from time to time, and I get it. It always feels bad to get locked out of a site. So let me just see here. Where are we at? Locked IP addresses. Unlock. Go. All right. You should be unlocked. So. Did it unlock? It said it unlocked. Why is it still listed? Let's try it one more time. Was unlocked successfully. Okay. Let me know if you still have problems. I'll try it again, but yeah, that'll happen from time to time. Hey, Chris, I wasn't gonna throw you under the bus. It's all good. It's all good. I just thought it was a nice time to let people know that if that happens, don't worry, it will be unlocked eventually, just automatically without me doing anything. Cars Ignite. Will the next Power Blue Splat go in the shop or be auction only? I can't say for sure. It kind of depends. If I start getting them a little more often, they'll probably end up in the shop. I'm thinking the next one might also go to auction, and we'll see how popular it is. Like if the one tonight only gets one bid, then maybe the next one goes into the shop. But if there's a big bidding war and we have 5 people bidding on this one by the end of the night, well, then maybe the next one goes to the auction as well. So I kind of play it by ear and see, and like if I get 2 or 3 at once, you know, if I get two more within a week, like then, yeah, maybe one ends up in the shop. We'll see. But it's hard to say. Robo almost at 280. Ooh, getting up there. You're out of SCL jail. Yes. The quest guy, yeah. The current plan is to put Chompy Mage up next week. So we'll put Chompy Mage up next week, and then we're still holding off on Hard-Boiled Flare Wolf and the Magic Claw Creation Crystal. I think those 2 will go the following week. I'll put both of those up for auction the same week because they're, you know, not quite as big as a Robo or a Chompy Mage or something like that. So that's the plan. Night Mangle, Power Blue Splat, and many other Skylanders for $5. Take it, or show me where it is. Can I get it shipped to me? Maybe. Oh man. All right. What was I doing? I was working on a shop update. That's what I was doing. Got distracted. Distracted by people getting locked out of the site. Okay. Here to help. It's what I do. It's what I do. It's all part of running a website. All right. Let's see. We got creation crystals. We got some trophies. Where are my trophies? We got a chaos trophy. Sea trophy. Sky trophy. Traps. I'll get to in a moment. 5 figures here. Only from 2 games. Cool. Sprocket, how you doing? Sprocket, still selling well. Series 2 Sprocket, that is. Why does Series 2 Sprocket sell, but Series 1 doesn't? I'm curious. Anyone have a reason for that? Did everyone already have Series 1 Sprocket, and so you don't need it? Or Renee is at 300. Robo is past 300. Oh boy. Man. People really going at this? 315 I have on mine. 315. Robo is certainly going up there. Huh. Okay. Okay. This will be an interesting night. We got a lot of time left. Maybe it's the WoW or something. Yeah, Damien, I don't know. I really don't know why. That's why I'm asking. Like, does anybody have any idea why Series 2 Sprocket sells better than Series 1? Like, I have a ton of Series 1 Sprockets, and she doesn't sell that often. But at any time I get a Series 2, boom, it's gone. Cars Ignite. As for mystery boxes, I don't plan on putting any in the shop anytime soon. Like I said, I want to make sure they're a special item. We've talked about maybe you might see some around the holidays, but still, it won't be many of them because, like, I used the mystery boxes for a couple of reasons. One was initially when I didn't have a spotlight item for the auctions. Then I introduced a mystery box as our top item of the week. That was the spotlight item. But for the foreseeable future, I have plenty of auction items, so I don't need a mystery box for that. Then I put some mystery boxes in the shop once when I felt I had a lot of stock in the shop and I wanted to get rid of a lot of pieces quickly. Um, and that's something that I offered up and people jumped on very quickly. They sold out in just a few days. Um, but now like the stock in the shop has been dropping. Like people have been buying stuff faster than I can get it in stock. And so it doesn't make sense for me right now to offer up the mystery boxes. Um, but like I said, for a special occasion, maybe a holiday, um, or something like that, might be able to do that. Might be able to um, make that happen. We'll see. Okay. Wow. Okay. A lot of stuff going on here in the chat. Sorry. Just Benzie, how do you participate in the auctions? Go to sclauctions.com or skylanderscharacterlist.com. You need to create an account. So if you go to the homepage of skylanderscharacterlist.com, and on that front page, there will be a button for my account. And if you don't have an account already, you can register on that page. And once you're signed in, you'll be able to bid on the auctions. So yeah, go for it. You just need to create an account and you can start bidding. I do recommend, like I said, that on that auction page, please read the auction FAQ to make sure you know how auctions work and such, what I expect. But wait, Robo's at 400? Seriously? What is going on here? What is going on? 401.50. That's wow. Wow. Masked Aqua Kitty, I don't know what's going on. Night Mangle, why is Dark Bowser so expensive? This is in big part to, well, one, it's a variant. And the only Bowser variant, but it's partly because it's a Sky Amiibo. It's a Skylander and Amiibo. And so you have multiple groups of collectors going after it. So not only are there less Dark Bowsers than regular Bowsers, but you also have Skylanders fans that want it, and you have Amiibo collectors that want it. And so low demand or low supply, high demand, and that price goes up, up, up. So unfortunately, yeah, I don't see that one coming down anytime soon. Oh, man. Cars Ignite. I did get one Series 1 Gil back in stock after the mass buy. So yeah, there are some there. Man, wow. I don't know what's going. Master Aqua Kitty, I'm sorry. I mean, you did come out strong and say you were gonna do whatever it takes, but this is definitely crazy. Doulahan, yeah. If someone is just trolling right now and bids a huge amount and doesn't pay, well, I mean, I will offer it to the next highest bidder, and we'll have to work out what that looks like if something fishy went on. But yeah, for the time being, I mean, who am I to say right now that someone isn't willing to pay that much? So I I have no reason to step in and say this isn't happening. Um, it's an auction. So what happens? Chris, it's actually cheaper to buy the Dark Wii starter set for the Bowser than buying him on his own. Interesting. Interesting. Are the starter sets actually out there? Doulahan agrees. Yeah. Yeah, that's weird. That I mean, yeah, I don't understand that. I don't understand that at all. Harry, from what we understand and what we've been told and what we know, the Heartbreaker Buckshot on eBay is real. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. It's rough. It'll be interesting to see who gets their hands on that thing, and we can look at it up close and personal. But yeah. Let's see here. Just Benzie, will I ship any auction? I mean, I'm not sure what you mean. I mean, I ship everything, whether it's from the shop or from the auctions. So I'm not sure what you're asking. I mean, the interesting part about this robo auction is like it's not just two people going back and forth. So there are definitely a bunch of people bidding on this. Interesting. But yeah, this is quite the bidding war that has gone on. Oh boy. Dual-hand, yeah, we haven't seen Courtney tonight. It's interesting. Renee, yeah, Buzzwing goes 15 to 30. 30 sounds a little bit high for Buzzwing. I could see it 15 to 20 or so. I mean, that's why mine's a little bit cheaper than that. But Cars Ignite, I don't recall offhand who won the Batman from last week. Was that someone that was here? Like I said, I don't like to reveal that information unless they want to be revealed. So if they're here, they can let us know. But yeah, I don't recall offhand. Yeah, Damien. So someone did buy the Batman, and a few people were bidding on it. But yeah, little oddball things like that I get in these lots sometimes end up being some of the most popular things. And that's why we have fun with these auctions. So it happens. He is Batman. There you go. You got it. You got it. All right. Let's see what we can do here. I need to finish updating these traps. And then I can update the rest of the stuff. I'm almost there. Really, I am. I stopped getting distracted. Yeah, keep in mind that auctions will start to end in about 14 minutes. I forget which one is at at 7:30. But there's going to be one auction that ends at 7:30. Earth Hourglass. Your money trap. 2 more fire traps in. Those will be good. Fire scepter. Fire totem. Got a life hammer, of course, because you have to have a life hammer trap in the trap lot. Chaos trap. There was a magic axe. And got an undead. And Tiki. Tech flying helmet. 2 water traps. Water tiki. Man, have 30 water tikis. Water angel. Oh, enter 2 variants. We have a rebel goblin and a steamed broccoli guy. I think that's everything for the update. So just a few more clicks. Just a few more clicks. And we can update this here. Where was I? All right. So can almost be done being distracted. So for anyone that got here late, I did do a small bonus unboxing during this stream. Had a bunch of traps, 3 creation crystals, and just a few figures that I ended up updating live on stream here. So we're working on that right now. But let's see. What did I miss? What did I miss? Earthen Avenger. Yeah, I'm not going to have an update on that box that I took for like another week probably. It needs some time to air out. But yeah, you'll be the first to know. Don't worry. Courtney, you did make it. Awesome. Glad to see you. Which games came with a manual? Didn't all of them? I mean, most video games do. I guess I've never really thought about it. Did the later games not come with manuals? All right. For anybody that's wondering about the items that we just unboxed, they should be available in the shop now. Courtney, yes. The comics, the micro comics are the ones that were released with the legendary creation crystals. As you can see, one of them is titled Try and Try Again, which features Tri-Tip, who obviously did not exist until Imaginators. So yeah, there you go. Wolf Thunder, that second box that we're talking about was a bit smoky. Yeah. So we're gonna air them out for a while, but yeah. All right. We got less than 10 minutes until let's go check that out again. Where did I put my auction stream? I can put that over in this window now. Now that I've updated the website. So, and we are looking at, let's just run through them. Looks like there's been some updates. A few more bids on these. Yeah, Blue Fan, I need to get back to the other garage lot as well. They unfortunately have been sitting in my garage. I should have been airing them out outside, but I haven't been. So that's on me. And I need to get that done before winter hits and I don't want to go outside anymore. So yeah, I really need to get a jump on those. There's a lot of figures sitting out there. Damien, yeah, if you add something to your cart and someone else buys it before you get to it, when you try to pay and like go through the checkout process, the system will bounce back and say, "Hey, we had to update your cart. Like this item is no longer available." So yes, it will remove it for you in that sense. Like it'll let you know what's going on. So yeah, can't oversell it. Yeah, Joe, I've tried the first lot that I got that was really, really bad that I've had for a few months now. I tried every solution in the book. You know, I tried a bunch of baking soda stuff. I tried, I don't remember everything I tried. The thing I found that worked the best was actually putting them in Ziploc bags with dryer sheets. That seemed to have the best effect on them. But there's just so many figures. Like, I don't have a bag big enough to stick all of them in. And so I was doing a few at a time. Like this lot was huge. The first lot that I got was like 400 pieces or something like that. So yeah, I got to work on that. But yeah, the baking soda was one of the first things I tried, and it didn't work as well as I had hoped. So, just Benzie says the auctions end at 10:30 a.m. What are you in a different time zone? Did it translate to your time zone? Because everything should end at 8 p.m. Central Time or 2000 hours. Yeah, not 10:30 a.m. Wonderful, fam. I'm glad we can give you a break. I'm sorry you had a rough day, but welcome. Welcome to the stream. The second you said if it goes past your max bid, you're done. And then they stop bidding. Interesting. Interesting. All right. Well, okay. Auction recap before they start ending here. So let me refresh and make sure these prices are current. So we have a lot of Trap Team cards currently going for $4. The micro comics all have bids now. 2 of them at the minimum $3, 1 up to $5. The trap box with the alternate art that I found out a lot of people didn't know existed. So go check out those pictures if you don't know what I'm talking about. But the alternate art is $45.50. Eon's Elite Ghost Roaster with the case, not the box or the background, but just the case, is up to $20. The metallic green Shroom Boom is up to $7.50. The water Jughead new in box is at $3. Got a bid finally. Riot Shield Shredder in box is up to 25. Well, minimum bid of 25. Legendary Zulu in the box there, $9.50. Nicely done. Power Blue Splat got a bid for $10. Shortcut, get into our damaged lot here, is at $1.50. Legendary Jawbreaker at $1.50. Splats at $1. Sidekick Gil Runt at $4.50. People okay with that little bit of damage there on the fin, I guess. Mini Pet Vac, $1. Hammer Slam Bowser up to $2.50. Chain Reaction up to $16. It's got some damage on him there. The Glow in the Dark Cinder up to $3. Eon's Elite Chop Chop still at $5. Neo Cortex at $2. And Robo at $420.69. Yeah. So I think all of the auctions have a bid again. Jindigo, you still here? You keeping track? I think that was bids on all of them now. We got bids on everything. This is another good week. Unfortunately, last week not all the auctions got paid for. So I was kind of disappointed with that. We got bids on everything last week, but not everything sold or got paid for. But I'm hoping that's different this week. We'll see. We'll see. The Skylanders guy, I placed a bid on the Heartbreaker Buckshot. No, I have not yet. Will I? Probably. But there's still like 4 or 5 days left on that auction, I think. So I'm not going to place my bid on it yet. So how long until the auction ends? The auctions will start to end at 7:30. Let's see. What do I have at 7:30 tonight? The Power Blue Splat ends at 7:30. Who has gone up to 10.50 actually. Got a second bidder there. 7:35 is Riot Shield Shredder. 7:40 is Ghost Roaster. 7:45 is the Trap Box. 7:50, I have all 3 comics ending at 7:50. And then 7:55 is going to be Robo. And then everything else will end at 8 o'clock. Can I do a countdown on the stream? I mean, the thing is that there's always going to be a little bit of delay between the stream and what's live. And so the first week I did this stream, I did kind of put up the auction on the stream here with me. But there's actually close to like a 20-second delay. It's like a 10 to 20 second delay between me actually talking and you seeing it. And so that delay would happen with the auctions as well. Like it would end for me, but you wouldn't see it on stream until 20 seconds later. And then the auction would be over and Like it just got kind of weird. So yeah, I don't do too much countdown timers and stuff. All right. Yeah, Damien, there is a Heartbreaker buckshot up on eBay again. Masked Aqua Kitty, that's probably because they can't send you a link, at least not in stream here. I think we determined you can't send links here. But here, I think we determined I can. So let's see, heart. Breaker buckshot. Here you go. For anyone who wants to look at the Heartbreaker buckshot that we've been talking about, try that link. That should get you there. Just Benzie, I'm in Central Time in the United States here. So Central Time Zone. All right. 7:30 has come and gone. What? Oh, Power Blue Splat. That's what it was. Power Blue Splat. Let's check on her. See what happened. So Power Blue Splat went for 1050. There you go. And then 1050. Next up, Riot Shield Shredder. Currently sitting at the minimum bid of $25. That's what I sell it for in the shop. Or, I mean, I sell it in the shop for $24.99. So I'm charging an extra penny for the box. Jindigo, yeah, second perfect week. Yoshi, how you doing? People were asking about you. Wonder where you been. Glad you could make it. Hot week of auctions here. Yeah, Doulahan, I thought the Power Blue Splat would go for more too, but yeah, maybe it's not as in demand as I thought, or maybe the price was too high. I don't know. But yeah, so I mean, seeing that there were two bidders, I'm thinking, yeah, the next one I get might just go in the shop, you know, $9.99 or something like that. So. Oh man. So what am I planning for next week? Yeah, Jindigo. Next week I think that the big spotlight item is going to be Chompy Mage. The standard Chompy Mage. For anybody who hasn't been caught these items that I've gotten in the unboxings. Robo is this week's big item. We'll get a Chompy Mage next week. That's our big item. I still have some other fun stuff. We got another Eon's book. What is it? Master Eon's official guide, the Trap Team edition. We got that this week. I have another Trap box, the standard one that I got from Courtney. It's a little bit more beat up than the one we got this week. But that'll be going up for auction this week, or I'm sorry, next week, this coming week. And let's see. What else do we have? I know I have more stuff. I mean, if all these damaged figures sell, we'll get a whole lot of new damaged figures to put out there. I've actually sold off a few of the Eon's Elite that we got. The Eon's Elite Whirlwind sold. Eon's Elite Chop sold. The new unboxed Chaos sold. I do still have an Eon's Elite Stealth Elf we can put up next week. I have a Chaos Trap with its box. The bubble split from the card. But I'll put that up in auction in case someone wants the box, you know. So there's that. What else do I have laying around here? I feel like I have stuff just all over the place now. I can't think of anything else offhand, but those are a few of the items you'll probably see up next week. Just Benzie, it is currently 7:35 p.m. here, which means that Riot Shield Shredder just ended, I believe. Yep, Riot Shield Shredder goes for $25. There you go. We have 5 minutes until what's next one? Ghost Roaster, Eon's Elite Ghost Roaster, currently up to $20.50. $20.50. Looks like a few of these other ones. Oh, that trap box went up to $50.50. That's getting some more attention. The comics getting some love. Arbor Day is up to $4.50. Mirror is up to $4.50, and Try and Try Again is up to $6.50. All right, all right. Metallic Green Shroom Boom in the box there is $9. Legendary Zulu at $9.50. Anything else changed? A lot of these still at like $1, $1.50. Mini Pet Vac up to $1.50. Chain Reaction up to $16.50. Glow in the Dark Cinder up to $5.50. There is some interest in that one. That's interesting. I like that. I like that. All right. All right. Everything else seems to be holding steady, I think. Just Benzie, it is a well-known fact I am from Wisconsin. That's why I have my cheese head over here. Big fan of the Green Bay Packers, as well as the NBA champion Milwaukee Bucks. Won it all this year. I mean, if you've ever ordered from me, you know all my shipments come out of Wisconsin. So it's no big secret. It's no big secret from Wisconsin. Cars Ignite, that's a good question. Does the official guide, did this release before or after? I'm guessing if it's like they did with the... Oh, I was wrong. I had mentioned that it didn't include the poster. So the poster is here. It's just been ripped out of the book. So it's not attached, but I do have the poster that comes with this book. Anyway, let's see. Let's see. Ooh, it looks like there's something for Spotlight. Is Blackout on there? Where would Blackout be? Nightmare, Nightlight. Wait, do you really not have Blackout? Oh, there, Blackout and Spotlight. Okay. So yeah, like there's a page on Blackout, and there's the page on Spotlight. So yes, it does have the light and dark in here. Yeah, they did not hide them from this guide. So this guide must have come out after they made that update. So yeah, it actually says copyright 2015. So Trap Team actually released in 2014. So if this isn't copyright till 2015, it was after Light and Dark. So yeah, they held off on releasing that one. All right. If Camo wasn't Superchargers, what would his name be, and what type of vehicle would he drive? So that's a good question. I've had people ask, like, what pose would he have? And I've always said something with the melons, right? And his exploding melons. So maybe could we get like a melon burst camo or something like that? Does that work? Melon burst? I don't know. It's the first thing that came to mind. But what would he drive? That's a good question. Like I'm just stuck on watermelons right now. Like I'm picturing like turn a watermelon into a car. Kind of like man, what is that? Like boxcar derby or whatever. Not boxcar derby. You know what I'm talking about. Little kids make the cars out of wooden blocks and send them down a ramp, race them. Pine car derby, right? Man, I can't think tonight. But yeah, maybe something like that, but shaped like a watermelon. Just stuff wheels on a watermelon. There you go. Carve out a seat. Jindigo, yes. So I haven't officially announced this. I'll post about it probably tomorrow and on Monday as well. For anyone who didn't catch this earlier, you may have seen on the site that I said, you know, anything you order today isn't going to ship till Tuesday. And that's because I'm going to be out of town with family. I'm going to the Packer game, which happens to be on Monday night. So I have some traveling to do across the state, and I'm going to be out of town on Monday. So that means no unboxing on Monday, no live stream on Monday, no shipping on Monday, no nothing on Monday. But I do have a big 47-pound box to unbox that just arrived today. And I will be unboxing that then on Tuesday. I will make an exception to my schedule. I'm not going to push that off to Wednesday. I do want to get that out there as soon as possible. So we will do an unboxing on Tuesday when I get back, after I get caught up with everything. So yes, look for something on Tuesday. I think I'll probably have to start that a little bit earlier because I have things going on Tuesday afternoon. So I can't run that at my normal time probably. But if I started a little bit earlier, I can probably get through it. So yes, nothing going on Monday. Everything going on Tuesday. All right. Yeah, Yoshi, you have that poster on your door right now? Yeah, nice. Juggling melons. Melon mashing camo. Okay. And the melon mobile. Yes, there you go. I didn't even think about name for the car. Melon masher. Viney car. Watermelon skimmer. Well, I mean, if they got rid of the Pinewood Derby, thank you. I knew I was close. Yoshi, Biggie John, thank you. I was close on that. A melon jet. You see, I think the car works better, honestly, if we're gonna go the melon path. But yeah, so it is what it is. 740 came and went, and I missed it. So did Ghost Roaster end there? Yes, it did. Ghost Roaster goes for 2050. 745. We were looking at the trap box with that alternate image on it, currently at $56. Apparently, a lot of people want this thing. $56 for the trap box. Let's see where this can go. Got about a minute left on this. I could see this one easily going into overtime at this rate. So Wolf Shadow, yeah. Where am I going? Well, I told you I'm going to the Packer game. So I'm going to Green Bay. Nowhere fancy. Small town, Wisconsin. Why is Camo the best Skylander? I never said Camo was the best Skylander. I said he's my favorite. But I mean, he has powerful attacks, especially if you take the melon path. But I just like the way he looks and the way he plays. So like that's just personal preference. Yeah. Yeah. Cars Ignite. I will be doing something special to celebrate the anniversary, but unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to be able to do anything on October 16th. I know there are a lot of people that will be doing stuff on the 16th. Unfortunately, I have a wedding to go to, and so I will not be able to do it on the 16th. But I will have an anniversary celebration nonetheless. I know the 16th is the date most people are using because that's when it released in the US. But I've also seen the date of October 12th thrown around because that was actually like the first release of the game internationally. But I will probably honestly be doing something the Saturday before on the 9th, I think. So stay tuned. I'll be announcing something. Melon Seed Shooter. There you go. Now that could be a flying vehicle too. Harry, I mean, if you go look at the pictures, go to sclauctions.com and look at the pictures. But I mean, all of the trap boxes have the villains, but this is the one with like the black and white picture. That's like captioned like the gang hanging out at a Wolfgang's or something like that. I forget exactly what it says. But that seems to have ended at 5650. 5650. Congratulations to someone, whoever won that. Next up, ending in about 3 minutes, we have the 3 comic books. Whoa! Who have suddenly garnered some interest. Arbor Day, the Arbor Day comic with the poster is currently at $10. Mirror Mirror and poster number 3 at $8.50, and Try and Try Again with poster number 2 is at $11. So yeah, a little bit of a jump in price there. So quick recap of other things that are still available. We have the Trap Team card lot going for $5.50. We have Metallic Green Shroom Boom in the box is up to $11.50. The Water Jughead Trap in the box for $3. Legendary Zulu for $9.50. Some Damage Figures Shortcut going for $1.50. Legendary Jawbreaker for $1.50. Splat for $1. Sidekick Gil Runt at $4.50. What else? Mini Pet Vac for $1.50. Hammer Slam Bowser still pretty cheap at $2.50. Chain Reaction moving slowly but surely, creeping up 50 cents at a time, up to $16.50. Glow in the Dark Cinder going for $8. I like this. That might be the biggest surprise of the night, honestly. Eon's Elite Chop Chop still only at $5. I mean, I understand he's damaged, he's missing an arm, but Eon's Elite Chop Chop only $5 right now. Neo Cortex still going at $2, missing the head there. Robo still sitting at $420.69. And that is everything for tonight. So let's go check out the end of those comics. See if those stay at those prices. Looks like they are for the moment. All right. Skylander Gamer TV, you can actually spend money again because you got your Survivor merch. Well, I'm glad you got your Survivor merch. It still blows my mind that that show is still around and that people are still watching it. But I guess that's why it's still around. But you really want that Try and Try Again comic. Interesting. What is there a specific reason you want that one comic, Skylander Gamer? Like, do you have the other ones and you just need this one to complete the collection, or why that specific one? Drill Sergeant is objectively the best Skylander. How do you figure that objectively? Jindigo, you think last week items are going to be paid at all? Probably not. Probably not. I mean, I'll probably put them up for auction again like next week or whatever. I mean, just keep recycling them until someone actually pays for them. But you just think it looks cool, plus it has a poster. Fair enough. I mean, they all have posters. But yeah, gotta collect them all. I mean, yeah. I mean, I think all those comics look great. Like they've done a really good job with the comics. Oh, we're past 750. Did they end? Did they actually end? 2 of them did. Try again. It's still going. All right. Arbor Day went for 10. Mirror went for 850. Try again is in overtime. Currently at 1150. Damien, what was last week's spotlight item? Last week's spotlight item was Earthen Avengers custom. EA01, that green gill grunt. If you saw pictures of that. That was the first Earthen Adventure custom that we auctioned off. There will be more customs coming in the future, but yeah, that was last week. Tri-tip is in your top 20 Skylanders. See, Skylander Gamer TV, I think once again, this is where we just differ in opinion on different levels that we like and characters that we like. I mean, everyone's entitled to their own opinion. That's fine. You can like what you want, but I don't think that's a popular opinion that Tri-tip would be in your top 20. But it looks like Try Again goes for 1150. So now we are 3 minutes away. You got it, Skylander Gamer. Nicely done. Nicely done. Cars Ignite is 17 good for Mystical Taekwon Crow. I think that's okay. I think that's cheaper than I sell it for, so probably. I want to say yes. I want to say 17 would be decent. You like Tri-tip, but a soul gem is useless? I couldn't even tell you what a soul gem does. Courtney, you got 2 out of 3 comics. Nicely done. We know where the third one went. Yeah, Jindigo, this week is definitely one of the higher dollar weeks for probably the highest, I would say. Jindigo, yeah, I sell Taekwon Crow, but they're asking specifically about the variant Mystical Taekwon Crow. I think Mystical goes for higher, doesn't it? Oh, we are on Robo. We're a minute away from Robo. So Robo's still at 420.69. All right. Sevenfold. No, there. I mean, I wish you had people to play it with you, but Mario Party is a good game. There's nothing wrong with that. Enjoy the game. It doesn't the box say for like 1 to 4 players or whatever? It's totally good. His soul gem summons a meteor at random. I don't know. You don't think anyone is paying 400 for that Robo? Well, if Mastaku Kitty has anything to say about it, I think they might pay. We'll see. There you go. Mystical is $24. So yes, 17 would be great. Mysticat. There you go. Yeah, Mystical Mysticat would have been interesting. Yoshi wants the bitten Gilgrunt. Gilrunt. Yeah, go for it. Go for it. All right. 7:55. Are we done? Is Robo done? Robo's done. Robo ends at 4:20.69. There you go. So we have 5 minutes left for all the rest of the auctions. Let's see what is going on here. The Trap Team card lot is up to $8. Guess there's some interest over there. Some interesting cards people are hoping to get out of that. I think there is like Nightmare and Nightlight in that box or in that lot. That may be drawing some interest. Metallic Green Shroom Boom up to $17.50. We got the Water Jughead Trap still at $3. Legendary Zulu up to $16. Interesting. Shortcuts at $1.50. Legendary Drawbreakers up to $2.50. Splat at $1. The Sidekick Gil Runt up to $6.50. Okay. We got Mini Pet Vac at $1.50. Hammer Slam Bowser still at $2.50. Chain Reaction at $16.50. Glow in the Dark Cinder at $17. Man, I think I just need to paint all my glow in the dark cinders. Huh. That was unexpected. Interesting. Glow in the dark cinder up to $17. Huh. Eon's Elite Chop finally got a second bid up to $5.50. And Dr. Neo Cortex still at $2. Yeah. You think something fishy's going on? There you go, Doolhan. It's one of a kind. So Jindigo, I don't know if you were sorry, there's a bug flying around. It's a glow in the dark cinder. It's a legitimate glow in the dark cinder. We tested it. And it has some kind of clear coat on it. Someone wanted to preserve the glow in the dark and wanted to make sure like it didn't get extra dirty. And so they put some kind of like clear coat on it. And that's why it's at auction. But apparently there was some interest. Masked Aqua Kitty. There you go. You won. You definitely won. Jindigo, I'm as surprised as you are. Like I said, I that may be the biggest surprise of the night. We got 1 minute left in these auctions. Let's see what happens. There you go. That's the spirit, Doolhan. All your items got out of range tonight, but more money for future auctions. There you go. More money for future auctions. Can't believe it's going for more than Shortcut. Shortcut's the bomb. I don't know. Did all the auctions go up? Not quite all the auctions, no. Some of them still stayed the same. But it looks like everything ended. Is there anything still going? We hit 8 o'clock here, and I think everything is ended. So, yeah, Cortex 2, 550. Glow in the Dark Cinder went to $20. It ended at 20, but it's at 20. All right. All right. Chain Reaction for $16.50. Bowser for $2.50. Mini Pet Vac for $1.50. Damien, you got Gilrunt there for $6.50. Splat went for $1. Someone got a nice cheap Splat. There you go. Legendary Jawbreak for $3. Shortcut for $1.50. Man, someone got a steal. Legendary Zulu for 16. Water Jughead for 3. Metallic Shroom Boom for $17.50. Yeah, and the card lot went for $8. There you go. That's our auctions. That's our auctions, folks. That's more surprising than the 1050 ornament. Yeah. Yeah, back in the day we thought 1050 for an ornament was crazy. Slender Chris, there you go. You won the Cinder. Interesting. Interesting. I mean, you did say you were going to put something in towards it, and you weren't kidding. You really went for that. We got the Zulu as well. Nicely done. All right. All right. All right, here we go. Here we go. The irony is that the ornament is worth $400. I like that. I like that. Yeah, Night Mango, I don't know. You can try your own hand at customs and see what happens, but it's up to you. I don't know. Just Benzie, I don't know what to tell you. That's got to be some weird caching thing on your end. Your browser is messing up the clock. But yeah, all the auctions have ended. So I bet if you would try to place a bid right now, it would tell you can't. So all right. Bowser Wowzer, you can finally update your card collection. You won the cards tonight. Congratulations. Yeah, Renee, I hope you can find Robo soon as well. I wish I could help everybody, but the reality it just is I can't. I can't. All right. Well, thank you everybody for hanging out. It's been a crazy week of auctions. Yeah, if you have any questions about how auctions work or how to pay for them, please let me know. Please get in contact with me. You can get a hold of me on Twitter. Send me a DM at SCLMatt, twitter.com/SCLMatt. Otherwise, you can send me email, matt@skylanderscharacterlist.com. That's my email if you need to get a hold of me, if you have any questions or comments or whatever. I'm sure you have an email address. You have to have an email address if you're trying to make purchases at my site. So email me, matt@skylanderscharacterlist.com, and I'll help you answer any questions you need. But yeah, otherwise, you got 3 days to pay for your auctions. I hope everything gets paid for this week. If not, we'll figure out what we need to do. So, thank you once again, and I will be back. Like I said, not on Monday, but Tuesday. I'll send out updates, but plan for Tuesday. We'll talk to you soon. Have a good night, everybody.